Hey guys, welcome back to A's Awesome Everything. In today's video, we're gonna be unboxing all of these cubes. So, the Cubicle sent these puzzles over to me yesterday, I think. So, now let's unbox them. First up, we have the Shengshou Dino Cube. We also have the Shengshou Magic Clock, the X-Men Bell Pyraminx version 2, and the Shengshou Tank 8x8. Now you may be wondering, Anish, why did you buy another 8x8? You already have one, the Mufeng Jiaoqi MF8 8x8. Well, the problem is, I don't have it. And you may be asking, how do I not have it? That's a story for an animation, which I'm gonna be doing. So, anyhow, let's get into the puzzles. First, we're gonna be unboxing the Shengshou Dino Cube. So let's open it up. That was pretty easy. Looks like it was in plastic wrap, not anymore. And here's the puzzle. Looks pretty cool. I got it in stickerless. You can get it in stickerful if you want. I like stickerless puzzles. So let's do some first turns. So I think Shengshou did a brilliant job at making this. It turns amazingly. Like, this is a brilliant turning. Like, it has a bit of spring noise, but I think that'll go away with some solves. I don't really know how to solve this. Whoa, look at this. Cool. So, I don't really want to try scrambling it because I don't know if I'll be able to solve it. So, it turns excellently. And if you're looking for a Dino Cube, I'd definitely recommend this Shengshou Dino Cube. Again, you can buy it in stickerless or sticker full. So, that's the Shengshou Dino Cube. Let's set that aside. And let's open up the X-Men Bell version 2 Pyraminx. Now, where does this open from? What's this? Whoa, that's a cool type of unboxing. So, what's this? What do we have here? Looks like a screwdriver. What's this? Oh, cool. So this is that extra thing. Looks like we have a metal screwdriver, a flat screwdriver, and this weird thingy. And I bet all of they attach magnetically. That's cool. And I bet they all could fit on here, but let's get into the puzzle. So here is the cube. There's more inside, it looks like. So a bunch of extra magnets. We'll look at that in a second. The tutorial pan flip. What's this? Oh, this is the tip magnet strength adjustable thingy. And this explains how to adjust these. The center strength of the magnets, I think. And this is just a business card. I don't know. Let's do some first turns. Whoa, this is good. It's actually smaller than I thought it would be. Like, here is my Shengshou. No, this is my... I'll check and tell you in the description what this is. I forgot its name. So, this is actually really fast. And the magnet strength is nice. Now, I'm gonna see what you can do with adjusting it. So, if you look closely over here, there's this sort of plus thingy, and there's this line pointing to a specific symbol, and there's the magnet. And I think that if you put the screwdriver in, the X thingy over here means strong, and the small one means weak. And now I've moved this to the strong setting, and you can actually see, if I put this at an angle, that as I move this, you can see it gets farther away from you when you reduce it, and closer, so that when the magnet inside here, it gets a stronger magnetic click. So I'm going to try out the strong setting. So I just need to click all 12 of these magnets into place. So that's those. And then let's do this. This is a bit hard. I think I'll record a time lapse of the rest of this and then put that on screen right now. So now I've made everything on the strong setting, and boy, this is much stronger than I thought it would be, but still it's not as strong as this Pyraminx. Like, this Pyraminx does have a good strength to it, but I think that this is a bit weaker of a magnetic feeling, which is good because this magnetic strength really, I don't honestly like it that much, but this max strength is pretty good. I'm not gonna try weak. Actually, let's try, no, I'm gonna leave it like this because I think that this is a good magnetic strength feel. Now, that's what this thing is saying. So now let's see about this tip thingy. And I think this is where these extra magnets come in. Let's see how strong they are. Boy, these are really strong magnets. So, whoa, look. It's sticking to the puzzle. That's cool. So let's put this aside and let's switch this out for the flathead. I saw Z3 Cubing do this. Check out his channel, and he used something to open this up a bit, I think. This tip up. Yeah, and in here we have the magnets. And as you can see, it is on the weakest setting, I think. So maybe if we add another magnet on it, it'll become stronger. Oh, wow. So let's just add one magnet there. And let's see. I'm going to compare it to this tip. Yep, this is definitely a stronger magnetic feel. So let's build the tip back up and see if I like this better. Whoa. Now you might be thinking that I just broke the puzzle, but I saw Z3 Cubing do this and I know exactly what I'm doing. I hope. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at the setting it was at. And if I ever decide to change it, I'll tell you guys in the comments. I don't want to do this again. Let's do a time lapse. So I have fixed the tip. Now, well, that was extremely scary and I don't want to do it again. But if I ever want a stronger tip, since this is on the weakest setting, over here you can add up to you can make 3 the strongest. So I'm gonna have to most likely do that later if I want a stronger tip. But I'm not gonna do that right now. We have 2 more cubes to get into, so let's quickly clean this up. Okay guys, so now that we're all cleaned up, let's move on to the next cube. Now we've already gone over the Dino Cube from Shengshou and the X-Men V2 Pyraminx. I'm gonna solve that later. Now let's open up the Shengshou Tank 8x8. This is so cool. Cubes out. And it comes in this bag. Oh boy, this is greasy. This is so greasy. This is greasy. I'm gonna get this handkerchief and wipe all of this lube off. It is so greasy. This puzzle is also very, very heavy. And it's also pretty small, but not as small as the Morphing GLG MF8 8x8 was. So now I've gotten some lube off, let's do some first turns. So this puzzle is very nice turning. Sure is finger checkable. Let's try the checkerboard pattern. Don't know how far it is. Okay. And just a bit left. And there we go, checkerboard pattern. Pretty cool. Nice color distinguishables. It is pretty small compared to the 3x3. This is a supernova way long 3x3. Oh, and it's the same size as the Dino Cube. It's only a bit small. It's about 2 layers smaller than this 8x8, the top 2 layers. And compared to the 9x9, which I have scrambled and I am solving for the 3rd time, it is 1 layer smaller. But just that 1 layer feels like a huge difference. Like, this feels actually pretty small, and this feels like just a 15x15, and I haven't felt a 15x15 before. So all of you who own a 15x15, no offense, but the Yuxin Little Magic 9x9 feels like a 15x15, or what should be a 15x15. But compared to the puzzle, this 9x9, the Shengshou Tank 8x8 is actually pretty small. And as I said, it feels like that too. So let's uncheckerboard this. Actually, I'll uncheckerboard it later. I like this checkerboard pattern. It looks cool. So now let's move on to the Shengshou Clock. Now, the box is a bit bigger than I expected, but let's get into the cube. And here it comes. There it goes. So this is the Shengshou Clock. It's actually pretty small. This is my first clock. Let's do our first rotations. Oh wow. This is cool. So looks like you can turn it like this and these buttons move and then it turns differently, it seems. A bloop, I'm scrambling it. Let's get that back. Is that solved? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, good. For a second I thought I scrambled that. It was so scary. So, looks like when we turn this, it turns all 9 of these front wheels, but some of these, only a few of these back wheels turn. It looks like the corners on the back turn and the entire front turns. Also, this light blue and dark blue contrast is really nice. They look really nice. Now let's look into the accessories. Let's see what this is. This looks like it's a tutorial pamphlet. Hope you can read Chinese. Just kidding. There's an English side. So here it's teaching you how to solve it. I'll learn that later. So let's keep playing with this. So when we push 2 buttons, then okay, yeah, this is already confusing me. I think I'm gonna learn how to solve it and then scramble it, because if I scramble this and can't solve it, well then, bad for me. So these gears, they turn really nicely, and I'm only going to be turning these gears. I don't want to push the buttons. That could result in something that I won't be able to fix. So this cube is really cool. Now I'm definitely going to learn how to solve this, and I think this might just be like a Pyraminx, but since you solve it layer by layer, I've heard, it's gonna be different, because you solve the Pyraminx with a V and then you solve the whole thing in one algorithm. So that's the Dino Cube and the Shengshou Magic Clock, the Pyraminx, and the Shengshou Tank 8x8, which still is greasy and I'm gonna fully wipe off later. So those were the puzzles. If you liked my video, please subscribe, and I hope this video helped you find out which puzzles you're gonna buy. If I recommended these, I would definitely recommend to buy this Shengshou Dino Cube. This puzzle, I would definitely recommend. It's the best Pyraminx I've ever touched. And the 8x8, if you have big hands, unlike me, I'm just a kid, so I have smaller hands, then it'll be even easier for you to hold this, and you might need to lubricate this a bit, and then it'll be a good puzzle. Like right now, it is a good puzzle. It's pretty fast, but still, if you want it even better, then you'll need to lubricate it. So that concludes today's unboxing. If you liked my video, please subscribe, and don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Goodbye!